Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the City of Warrenville City Council regular meeting for January 7th, 2019. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Ashour?
Here.
Alderman Berry?
Here.
Alderman Bevere?
Here.
Alderman Davalos?
Here.
Alderman Goodman?
Here.
Alderman Hoffman?
Here.
Alderman Widener?
Here.
Alderman Wilson?
Here.
Thank you, Josie. Would you please stand as you're able and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have no slips for anyone signed up for citizens' comments tonight, so we'll go directly into official and staff comments. Beginning with the mayor, I have sad news to share with the community. One of our founding citizens, Dwight Lund, passed away recently at 94. He passed away Saturday, December 29th. He'd been diagnosed with pulmonary fibrosis early in 2019. He was a loving and devoted husband to Vivian, his wife of 69 years, which is remarkable. Always a gentle, loving, a man of vision and loyalty. He was forever a true citizen of Warrenville, where he was born, lived, worked, and raised his family. He served his community and country his entire life. He was known for his sayings, "You can't out-shovel the Lord," and "keep looking up." A memorial service is scheduled. It will be held at St. John's Episcopal Church on Saturday, January 19th. That's at 750 Aurora Avenue in Naperville. Visitation will begin at 9:30 and the service will begin at 11 a.m. and a reception will be held after the service. Memorials may be made in his name to the St. John's Episcopal Church Living Trust. Truly a fine citizen of our community, and we owe him very, very much for who we are today. That's all I have this evening. Clerk? Thank you, Josie. Treasurer? Alderman? Alderman Widener?
Yeah, on the agenda tonight, there's a lot of minutes from the different advisory commissions, the Bicycle Pedestrian Advisory Commission, the Environmental Advisory Commission, Tourism and Arts Commission, and the Plan Commission and Zoning Board of Appeals. And I just think it's appropriate that we express our appreciation for all those volunteers that staff those advisory commissions and thank them for the work that they do on behalf of the cities. And I'm sure you would expound on the fact that there's always opportunities for anyone else who may want to step forward and volunteer to help out in Warrenville and any of many different capacities. So, but most of all, just thanking all those who make those contributions to those advisory committees. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Very appropriate. Anyone else? City Administrator?
Thank you. Just to, I guess, remind everybody, there is an election coming up, if you didn't know that, in April. As has been the practice the last probably decade and a half, I will be sending a letter to all of the candidates, copying all the current elected officials. Just if there's information that you need or are trying to track down, start with me, email me or contact me. I'll try to share information with you. Those that are not incumbents are often looking for information. For their time efficiency, for our staff's time efficiency, it works better to channel it through the city administrator rather than trying to go to each department trying to figure out who does what. It's worked pretty well for the last probably 6 or so elections. So you'll get that letter as soon as we get that out. I know the election, who's running has just been established by the official process that they have. So usually we get that out by mid-January. So you should be seeing that. I did talk to Carl, who's here tonight, just to let him know that as well. Any questions, again, from anybody, I'm certainly happy to answer them if I can. Thank you.
Thank you, John. City Attorney?
Nothing to report, thank you.
Thank you, Barb. We'll move into the approval of the agenda for this evening then. Alderman Widener?
Motion to approve the agenda for the January 7th, 2019 City Council regular meeting.
Second.
Second by Alderman Davalos. Any discussion of that? Alderman Goodman?
Yeah, I'd like to request that the approval of the minutes be postponed until next time. I have some rather substantial changes that I'd like to discuss with the city clerk, and as she's unavailable because of her recent surgery, I haven't been able to do that yet.
Okay. I don't think there's be a problem with that. Does everyone agree? Okay, very good. We're voting on the approval of the agenda for this evening. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The new year's starting off kind of slow. Everyone's still on holiday, I think. And the minutes we will put off until our next meeting then. Okay, so we have the agenda approved for this evening. The consent agenda reads as follows. Item 6A, accept staff recommendation, waive second reading and pass ordinance 02019-01, amending the City Code Title III, Chapter 26 to decrease the number of massage establishments' business licenses from 8 to 7. B, receive and file minutes of the Bicyclist and Pedestrian Advisory Commission regular meeting held on November 13th, 2018. C, receive and file minutes of the Environmental Advisory Commission regular meeting held on November 20th, 2018. D, receive and file minutes of the Tourism and Arts Commission regular meeting held on November 15th, 2018. E, receive and file draft minutes of the Plan Commission and Zoning Board of Appeals regular meeting held on December 20th, 2018. F, receive and file report of invoices paid up to January 2nd, 2019 in the amount of $68,739.96. And G, authorize expenditures for invoices due on or before January 21st, 2019 in the amount of $392,009.84. Alderman Widener?
Move to approve the agenda as presented by Mayor David Brummel.
Second.
Second by Alderman Davalos. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Berry?
Aye.
Alderman Bevere?
Aye.
Alderman Hoffman?
Aye.
Alderman Widener?
Aye.
Alderman Ashour?
Aye.
Alderman Wilson?
Aye.
Alderman Davalos?
Aye.
Alderman Goodman?
Aye.
Thank you, Josie. We have nothing under regular agenda. No listed unfinished business, no new business, no need for a closed session. One more motion will wrap up this meeting. Alderman Widener.
Move to adjourn.
Second by Alderman Wilson. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries, and I'm sure we'll pay for this in future meetings, but this was a short one. Thank you for your attention.